Oi, Jinshi. Tudo certo?
Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy el hermano Brian.
In this video, we will study how to pronounce Portuguese and Spanish words. I am Mr. Alacida.
And we want to share with you guys just a few basic pointers on the pronunciation of these two languages.
Bear in mind that we will study here Brazilian Portuguese, which is a little different than that of the other Portuguese-speaking countries.
And we'll focus more on the Latin American pronunciation of Spanish. But yes, as we go along, we'll touch on some Spanish from Spain as well.
The difference is mainly on the accent and some Brazilian Portuguese words which are not used in other Portuguese-speaking countries and vice versa.
Think of American English. It's a bit different from British English, but we can understand both of them equally well. Likewise, there shouldn't be any problem with understanding one another when someone from Latin America has a conversation with someone from Spain.
So don't worry if you will learn Brazilian Portuguese here, because you will be able to communicate with all Portuguese speakers all over the world. Moreover, remember that we will be studying the standard accent, not the regional accents, because here in Brazil, there are many different accents in different regions.
We'll break the topic of pronunciation down in a series of episodes, so you can expect the continuation of this tutorial on the next videos we'll be uploading soon.
So, are you ready?
Just like last time, the first half of the video will be for Portuguese, and the second half will be all about Spanish.
Let's study first the consonant sounds. Here they are. Letter C in Portuguese before A, O, and U sounds like a K, as in the word cut. Examples are
copo, café.
It can also sound like an S, as in city, before E and I, like
cidade, centro.
when there's a hook-shaped mark under the C, like this one, it's called C cedilha, which simply means that the C here takes an S sound, just like the word city. Examples are
dança, força.
CH in Portuguese is always pronounced like SH, like
chave, chá.
letter D. Letter D is a hard D, just like day, after A, O, E, and U, like
doce, dedo.
However, before I and then stressed final E, it's like J, as in
Bondade, felicidade.
Portuguese G is like G in good, before A, O, and U. Examples are
Gado, gosto.
gago. That's right, gago in Portuguese is not a bad word. It simply means a person who stammers or stutters when speaking. Before E and I, it takes a ZH sound, like the word measure. Examples are
Gesto, gerente.
letter H. Letter H is always silent in Portuguese when it's at the beginning of a word. Examples are
Hora, hotel.
letter J. Letter J, just like letter G, sounds like ZH, as in the word measure. Examples are
Jogo, jeito.
letter L. Letter L sounds like the L in land before a vowel. Examples are
Logo, leite.
however, at the end of a word, it's like W. Examples are
Papel, policial.
LH. LH in Portuguese sounds like the word million. So it's olho, it's not olho. Colher, it's not colher.
Olho, colher.
Letter M. Letter M in Portuguese sounds like the M in the word man.
Mente, motor.
But before a consonant or at the end of a word, letter M takes an NG or a nasal sound, which we will discuss on our next videos.
Homem, bom.
Letter N. Letter N sounds just like in English, especially at the beginning of a word.
Nave, nunca.
But before a consonant or at the end of a word, just like letter M, it takes an NG sound or a nasal sound.
Pronto. Tenho.
NH. NH in Portuguese takes a nasalized Y sound, like the word onion. Examples are ninho, it's not ninho. Caminho, it's not caminho.
Ninho. Caminho.
Now, we will have a short quiz. Let's apply what we have discussed here. We will show you some Portuguese words on the screen. Pause the video, say these words, try to say them correctly, and after that, you can check if you have pronounced them correctly or not. We will show you the correct answers with the help of our Brazilian friends.
cura, cedo, serviço, chuva,
dúvida, dia, galo, girassol,
honra,
juiz, lata, Brasil,
milho, medo,
neto, van, senha.
So, how many correct answers did you get? Did you get a perfect score? If not, feel free to watch this video again and again.
Now it's time to look at the Spanish pronunciation, which isn't really that complicated. The words are pronounced exactly how they are spelled, with a few exceptions of course. So let's start with the letter C, la letra C. There's mainly two ways to pronounce it, the hard C and the soft C. We use the hard C, or k, like in the English word cat, when it's followed by the vowels A, O, U, or a consonant. For example,
cama,
corbata,
clima,
now we use the soft C, or S, like in the English word center, when it's followed by the vowels E or I.
cine, cielo,
Cemento, cine, and cielo in Latin America, but however, in Spain, it's pronounced as cemento, cine, cielo. It's like the TH sound in the English word thing. How about the letter G, la letra G? It also has two sounds, the hard G and the soft G. The hard G, or G, is similar to the English word get. We use this sound when the G comes before the vowels A, O, U, or a consonant.
goma, gusano,
globo,
The second sound is a soft G when it comes before an E or an I. It makes a sound that goes almost similar to the H in the English word hello, but it's more in the back of the mouth and a bit longer too. Listen to these words.
generoso,
gimnasio,
It makes a rasping sound in the throat. Generoso, gimnasio, la letra H. In general, the letter H is silent.
hola, himno,
But if the H comes after a C, then we have to make the ch sound, like the CH in the English word cheese.
chocolate,
And if the word is adopted from other languages, the breathy H is maintained, like in the word hockey. It's a foreign word adopted from English, which is that sport they play on ice. Hockey. Something like that. Another example would be Hawaii. Hawaii. La letra J. The letter J in Spanish sounds close to the letter H in English, like in the word house, although it's pronounced with a bit more force. Jamón. Jueves.
jabón,
The pronunciation actually varies from country to country, but I'll assure you, it never sounds like J, like the J in the English name James. No. It's Jasmine, Justicia, doble L. The double L most often sounds like Y, or like the Y in the English word yellow or yes. That's how we pronounce it in Mexico and in most of Central and South America, and also in Spain. Llave, lluvia, cepillo. It's the most common pronunciation worldwide. The second most common pronunciation of the double L is J, or similar to the soft J as in the English name Jack. Llave, lluvia, cepillo, This pronunciation can be heard regionally rather than in any particular country. The third variation is the sh sound, or similar to the sh in the English word shark. Sabe, lluvia, cepillo. I remember I was first exposed to this when I first traveled to Argentina and Uruguay. It was quite a pleasant surprise when I found that out. Alright, we'll stop there for now. But let's have a short quiz on what we've learned so far. Nothing hard, just say the word you'll see on your screen and you'll hear the right pronunciation afterwards.
Calendario.
Creación. Centavo.
Galante,
Grasa.
gigante,
Humano.
Chismoso. Toalla.
There you go! By the way, this is Ronald, Kathy, Aaron, Renata, Luana, Adriana, Fabiana, Isabella. They're going to help us along the way with some of our other friends from Latin America and Brazil, whom you'll see again in our next videos. Give us a thumbs up if you've learned something new, subscribe if you haven't already, ask any questions by leaving a comment down below, and we'll see you next time for our next tutorial.
Ciao, gente! Até mais!